Welcome back everybody. This time I brought you a game in the tier 8 Japanese battleship, the Amagi. On the map, neighbors, and it's a standard battle. Why am I keep saying battle? That's what's free from drink. Like, it's a battle. Battle? Anyway, it's a standard one. Right now I don't know where to go at first because firstly, I hate this map. I absolutely despise this map. I don't know why, I just can't stand it. And I was thinking going to the right or to the left, but I couldn't really decide, so I just wanted to see where my team's going first. And it seems like that the Fuso is going there. I hate this map because if you go there, there is absolutely nothing you can hide behind except these islands, but those are too big to shoot over, so it's really not good there. So no cover, nothing. And if you go there, actually you separate yourself from the battle really good. So like if I go there as a battleship, like a top tier battleship, I haven't shown you the matchmaking, it's actually really good. I'm top tier battleship and it's fairly okay. They have 2 destroyers, not really a big threat to me, no carrier, so the matchmaking is really nice. But regardless, if I go there, I separate myself from my team, from the battle, and if they actually need help here, like there, I will be really far away. And Amagi is also a ship which I'm really torn. Like, I don't know if I hate it, I don't know if I like it. Sometimes when the Amagi works, it works just fine. Like in this battle, you will see. But when it doesn't work, it just doesn't work, and I hate it for that. The firing angles on the guns aren't really that good. Like, I think I'm going to show it here. Like, yeah, these are the firing angles. The 3 back turrets are really in a bad position. So if you want to shoot all your guns, you need to show a lot of broadside, which is fairly risky in this ship. Yes, it has turtleback armor, but it's not as good as on the German battleship. So it's really, I don't know. I mean, yeah, the Amagi is a good ship, in general, in my opinion, but I just can't seem to make it work. So there's that. I decided to stay in the middle and take the first shot on the Edinburgh. It seems like I'm going to where I said I don't want to go, but whatever. Oh yes, I'm going to show the captain skills and modules. Well, that was a really unlucky shot. I'm actually using the spotter plane here because I forgot to switch it to the fighter plane, and if it's not enough, I accidentally launched one, which I really hate because I hate the spotter plane's viewing range, like this orbital view. But like, what? I'm using a satellite to aim. Here's another shot on the Edinburgh. Meanwhile, I'm turning back because I saw that. Oh! Holy jeebus! That was a really nice shot. Whatever, that's the Royal Navy light cruisers in a nutshell. So, where was I? Yes, I'm turning back because I saw that the majority of my team is going this way, including the North Carolina and the Tirpitz, which is really nice. And those guys can, well, they will do whatever they want. Now I shoot at the Amagi, meanwhile, and I took fire damage, but that's not really a big deal. I let it burn, it's just only 1 fire damage, so this did some 8k damage. Looking at the top right corner, you can see that it was 18, now it's 22. So it was something like that. This Fuso is shooting HE at me, which is really nice because he is actually a really big threat, but shooting HE in a Fuso, well, nothing special. I mean, and spoiler alert, he is going to shoot HE the entire game, so whatever. Sorry, something irritates my throat a bit and I can't help it. Here's the Amagi again. He is slowing down. I can see that he is slowing down. I overturn a little bit, so I can't actually shoot my back guns there. That Nuremberg is making love with me, but please first invite me for a lunch or something. Now that this Amagi stops, I try to shoot at the middle of the ship to get some nice citadel hits, but he actually starts reversing, so he dodged those shells. I don't know, wanted to say something, but I think I've been... forget it? I don't know. So, the Amagi started going back. I shoot my front guns, and then I turn to shoot my back guns. And that was a nice damage. And now my back guns. And you can see how really bad the arcs on the back guns. Like, you need to give a lot of broadside, and if you overturn, you are literally showing broadside to the enemy, so it's really bad. Meanwhile, there is a Cleveland there in the smoke. Here's the 2 destroyer, so I decided I didn't want it to go there. So, like I said in my previous video, if you going away from the destroyers, it's much easier to avoid their torps than going towards them, so I turned away. I shoot at the Fuso, but it's not really successful yet. And yes, as you can see, I have 2 fires on me, but I still don't repair it because there are the destroyers, and I fear that if I repair these 2 fires, I will get a torpedo, and that will be an unrepairable flooding, which is more deadly than these 2 fires, so I keep it there. And since the fire is light damage, I can take it, so not a big deal. Now I shoot at these torpedoes. I think I will shoot, yes. I wait for my back guns to catch up. I hate when my guns are desynchronized or they are not reloaded at the same time. I don't know, I just like when I can fire full salvos, and that was a really nice 15k damage on the torpedoes. Meanwhile, the Fuso is still shooting AG at me, which isn't really a big thing, so whatever. At this point, I am abandoning this torpedoes, who is charging into 2 destroyers and the Miyoko, while there is this torpedoes as well. But he torpedo beats these torpedoes, so good for him. Meanwhile, I shoot the torpedoes. This was a 7k damage. But the torpedoes actually managed to survive, and I think he's going to kill the Akatsuki. So he wasn't that in a bad of a situation. Now my heal is up again, and as you can see, I can heal back a ton of HP because I only took fire damage, so it wasn't a big deal at all. Now an Amagi is showing full broadside. He's unaware of me, it seems, so I take a full shot at him, a full salvo shot at him. And that was an almost 10k damage without a citadel, 4 overpens and 1 penetrations. Yes, he is saying in the chat that torpedo beat level 10. Indeed, he managed to survive. And here comes another shot. He already noticed me, so he's aiming at me. He took a shot, another shot at him. He's still showing broadside. He shot at me, and as soon as I shot, I turned into his shells, and I did 25k damage to him, which is really, really nice, while he bounced all of his shells. So see, that's the thing with the Amagi. If you show broadside, it's a really vulnerable ship, but if you angle, your armor is godlike. And that's what I can't make it work sometimes. Like, that's weird for me, especially that I play a lot of German battleships which can, yes, take massive damage, but at the same time they cannot be citadeled. And another 10k damage on that Amagi. So he was almost full HP when I met him. Now he has like, what? Yes, barely 3k damage. He's healing, but not many luck. The Bugioni is shooting at him. He killed him, and that's it. Sorry for bumping the mic. Actually, I'm not using the mic now because it's been really shit and I couldn't make my computer work for me to record separate audio files for the game and for my mic, so I'm using my phone to record my voice. It's actually easier way to do it than fiddling with OBS Studio. For some reason it just doesn't want to work for me. Maybe in the future. And I need to figure out a better recording quality because it's a little bit laggy. at the time, which is interesting because the CPU is working like 70%, 7%, so it's really fine. But back to the game. Now the Fuso again, he is still shooting HE. Now I took a full salvo on him, like my back guns didn't really catch up with me. I don't know why. As you can see, they are just turning in, and I already took a full salvo shot. What the fuck, replay files. Anyway, I missed. It was a really bad shot from me. Now he shoots HE at me still, like haven't learned. And now a full salvo, except my middle gun. Again, firing angles. And that was a really massive 25k damage. That's netted me a Confederate. And as confident I am now that he is still shooting HE, I am showing full broadside to this Fuso, because I'm expecting him to shoot HE volley again, but this time he's shooting AP. He learned something from this Citadel. But it was a miss because I slowed down, so not a big deal. And a miss. Well, it's still 6.6k damage. It's good, but it was a miss. And a shatter. Not a surprise. Now, this time I'm going to shoot at the Miyoko, at least I try. I wanted to turn to the left, hard left, to go behind that North Carolina, but I saw that he's turning that way as well, so I changed my mind. And that's why we bump into each other. And another Citadel, and the kill on the Miyoko. So when it works, this ship, when it works for me, it works like a wonder, like... What did I miss? Oh yeah, the tailpiece shot me. So when it works, it really works. Like, look at this damage. 155,000. That's really, really nice, in my opinion. Like, my average damage in this ship and average win ratio and all that is just really horrific if you look at it on a warship today. Like, my stats with the Amagi are just horrible. But in this game, it's actually working out fine for me. So I actually enjoyed it in the first time, in a really long time. Like, I started grinding the Japanese battleship line after open beta. So when the game released, I started grinding the Japanese battleship line, and I'm still at the Amagi. Meanwhile, the German battleships came out much later, and I'm actually at the Friedrich already. So I'm going to grind out the German tier 10 battleship before I grind out the Yamato and the high caliber. So that's how much I don't like this ship. I like the Nagato, it was a really nice ship. I absolutely adore the Fuso. I still have the Fuso and have a dedicated captain on her, so I like Japanese battleships. The Amagi is the odd one for me yet, because I don't know how the Izumo plays. But if the Izumo plays anything like the Dunkirk, like at least how I play the Dunkirk with those front-facing turrets, then I'm going to absolutely love the Izumo. But we'll see. Now only the Mas who left. He's actually given up, I think, because he's just standing in the cap, trying to cap, so whatever. I scored 2 penetrations, and this is going to be the game. Nürnberg finishes the Mas, and that was the game. And here are end results: 240,000 credits, 4.5k experience, and almost 1,000 free experience. A Confederate, a high caliber, a first blood, and a devastating strike as medals, and 165,000 damage. 4 citadel hits, 65 target hits. All in all, this was a really nice match for the Amagi, at least for me, in a long while. Here's the team scores, topping the team with 1,800 experience, with 2 kills. This tier pit who torpedo beated and I left at the beginning actually did really well. He finished second with 1.4k damage XP, base XP. Here's the detailed report. As you can see, 1.1 million potential damage, which is really nice, but it could have been better. Also, which is really interesting, and I don't know how this works, it says again main battery hits 69. 69. Grow up. 69 battery hits. And the thing I want to say is that I only get 65 target hits. How is that possible? This happened in the Friedrich video, where I had 2 different digits, numbers. There was something like 50 confirmed hits and only 48 target hits shown with ribbons. Like here is 69 and there it's 65. If anybody knows, please explain to me, because I think these ribbons should show the same number as these numbers. But whatever. I haven't took that much damage, only fire damage basically, so that's not a big deal, like damage wise. I'm taken damage wise. And credits and experience, I almost broke 100,000 credits. A really nice chunk of experience. And Captain XP, I'm not using that much, only the XP flag, Captain XP flag for this ship, so that's why it's this many. But all in all, this was a really nice game. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you didn't, just dislike. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I see you in the next one.